Hi, welcome back. In this lecture, we'll see what are Python operator precedence rules. In evaluating expressions, Python interpreter follows some rules. These are called operator precedence and associativity rules. If there are multiple operators in an expression, Python interpreter follows these precedence rules. See, each operator has like a precedence rank. Multiplication, for example, here the multiplication, division, floor division, modulus operator has a higher precedence than add, addition and subtraction. And also the logical OR has the lowest precedence. It has a 1. If the number is lower, then it means it has a low priority in evaluating. The highest priority is for the expressions within parentheses. That means it has about 13, level 13 means the expressions within parentheses are evaluated first. And also the power of operator also has a high priority than regular multiplication and addition and all that. And second thing is, in an expression, if there are operators with the same level of precedence, then the associativity rules will kick in. Means suppose if you have an expression with let us say which is having this on the same expression, suppose there is a division, multiplication and also a division, then we have to follow the associativity. Either it has to be executed from the left to right, or from right to left. Actually, if you see the table here, most of the operators have left to right associativity, except for power of operator. In power of if they are power of operator, it has a right to left. That means if an expression has 2 or 3 power of operators, then they are executed from right to left. Actually, all this will be more clear to you when we see some examples. So basically, there are 2 rules. One is the precedence rules, and the second one is associativity rule. This ranking I just made it. Basically, the highest priority are at the bottom of the table, and the lowest priority precedence is on the top of it. So, for example, logical OR has the lowest priority, whereas the parenthesis has the highest. Means anything within parentheses are executed first. Let us see some examples. Let us say we have an expression 10 minus 4 star 2. In this expression, suppose if we execute subtraction first and the multiplication later, then we will get the result as 12. Means 10 minus 4, 6, and then multiply with 2, we get 12. And let us see how the Python interpreter will execute this one. If we get, so you got 2, means the multiplication. If suppose if we say 10 minus multiply 4 with 2, we get 8. So that is 2. That is the way it is, because that means the Python interpreter has executed the multiplication first, and then it executed the subtraction. Let us see the rules. Because the Python, because the multiplication has higher priority, means the higher precedence, it has a 10, whereas subtraction has a 9. That is the reason it executed the multiplication first. Suppose if we put it in quotes, 10 minus 4, then star 2, then this parenthesis, because the parenthesis has the highest precedence. So this expression is evaluated first. Means what you will be getting is 12. Is 10 minus 4 is executed first, means that results in 6 times 2, 12. Let us see one more example. Let us say we have an expression like 5 star 2 star 3, right? Yeah, let us see the precedence. We have two operators here. One is a star and one is a floor division. They both have the same precedence. Means they have the same ranking of 10, for example, here. So then let us see, and then the associativity rule will kick in. It says from execute from left to right. Then it will be 5 into 10, 5 into 2, 10, and then 3, that equal to 3. Let us see this one. So we got 3. That is why the Python interpreter resulted that expression into 3. Suppose if you want to force this expression to be evaluated first, then you have to put it in parentheses. That will result with the value of 0. Almost all the operators has the left to right associativity, where only except this exponential, the power of operator has a right to left. Let us see one example with this. Let us say expression 2 power of 3 to the power of 2. That is an expression. And suppose if we do from left to right, then it will be 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 8 to the power of 2 is 64. But actually you will be getting a bigger value, 512. The reason is, first, because of associativity rule as a right to left, this is executed. It is executed. This first this operator is executed, means 3 to the power of 2 is executed. Then we get 2 to the power of 9, and if you execute that one, you get 512. So that is these are the rules followed by the Python interpreter. Only thing is, you must have an idea how the expressions are evaluated, and it's always better to put your expressions in parentheses, so that you can force the way you want to be evaluated. Suppose here in this case, suppose if you want to evaluate from left, first if you want to evaluate 2 to the power of 3, then you must write the expression as 2 to the power of 3 in parenthesis, and then apply the second power of, and then you will get 64. So that is all about operator precedence and associativity rules. And just remember, the parenthesis operators, they have the highest. All the code in parentheses executed first before, because it has the highest precedence. Okay, we'll stop here and we'll move on to next topic. Okay, thanks.